Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing fantastic. And today we got a big box for once from Barrel and Blade. I'm going to be very careful here because I hope with a box this big it better be Barrel and Blade, not Barrel or Blade. But before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Ring that notification bell down there, even though it does absolutely no good of you getting notified of when I upload new content. It just makes me feel better. All right, are you guys ready for hopefully Barrel and Blade? Bro, I know my chat is. We all got bets if this is going to be Barrel and Blade. Hopefully it's Barrel and Blade. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. All right, so we are back with Barrel and Blade. And as per usual, if you're interested in checking them out, Google it. Because I don't have a link. Because believe it or not, I have to behave on the platform. So yeah, I never know what I can and can't do. So I just say, hey, just Google it. Barrel and Blade, it'll come right up. All right, I'm going to give you the top-down view. I think I got all this in the frame because, like I said, this is kind of a bigger box. So we're going to see what's what, bro. All right. There we go. There's your look at a bunch of packing confetti and whatever that is. Oh. Ta-da. There you go. All right. Oh, man. Are we going to be hopeful? Are we going to dare to have faith that there's Barrel and Blade? All right, this is BB1025, so this is October of 25. Let's see, field manual. What we got going on here? This month's drop isn't about luck. It's about readiness when the world stops cooperating. Whether you're deep in the backcountry or standing in the floodplain after the storm, the tools in this loadout are built for one thing: survival through skill, not circumstance. Survival through skill is in this box. I don't care about none of that, bro. There better be something for a barrel and something for a blade. I don't care about none of that. All right, the first big thing that's in here is from Condor, which this is an Amazon special. Now look, I'm not saying that to be mean, all right? I'm just saying if you open Amazon and type in tactical and hit enter, somewhere you're going to see stuff from Condor. I'm just saying. Okay, so what we got here, we got some do not eat stuff. All right. So it looks to me like we got us a chest rig. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, and you can judge me all you want in the comment section of the video, but I am a snob when it comes to my chest combat / plate carriers, okay? All right. All right, so here's the front. The back does have a sewn in handle. Okay, the one thing I will say, the handle is this whole piece of webbing, which unless it were to rip right here, that's a good thing, because a lot of times if you go down with certain cheaper rigs and somebody did try to grab you and pull you out of the way, depending on how big you are, this thing needs to be pretty beefy. I'm an extra medium and I weigh about what, 180, something like that. I'm really a large. I like to say extra medium, man, because it makes me feel better, okay? But, okay, so the interesting thing here, we got a pocket inside, or that's not a pocket. Bro, that's the flap for the front? Are you serious? Dude, why did it need, it don't need to be that, it don't need to be that big, bro. Bro, that's, I'm gonna say that's almost doing a little too much. But anyway, you got a carrier here, and boy, a whole lot of real estate to keep that bad boy cinched up. Okay, that's new. We got the usual panel suspect here. We got hook and loop. Ooh, now that's something nice. They give you a Velcro loop. That's nice, bro. If you're routing any type of hydration or comms, that's nice to have the Velcro loop there. That's actually not bad. And we do have some Molly cut Velcro up here. So, you know, if you put an administrative pouch up here, whatever, you know the drill. All right, so on the shoulders, we do have places you can't. I'm not trying to flip y'all off. I'm sorry. I won't use my middle finger. I'm like, hey, look at this. Look at that right there, you know. But you can run stuff through it. They do give you these on the side, which is really nice, bro, to have these also on both sides. All right, dude, look, I'm going to say Condor. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. Everything I do, I run it through the actual strap, you know, for my personal situation. Let's see. Okay, so for the attachment here is, all right, look. I'm giving y'all the surgical view. All right, here's the stitching. Okay, here's the stitching here, and here's the stitching here. That's what you got for this, for the shoulder strap. Okay, that's what you're working with. Okay, so not the worst. In the back is the same deal. You got this big honking thing. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say this is not bad. You know, this is where, look, nothing comes from just being negative all the time. Just be a little positive. Just a little positive. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is not the worst. I kind of had, you know, expectations that this might not be the best, but it looks like it's acceptable. You know, there's no sides, so you're not wearing side plates, which, let's just face it, how many people really wear side plates? I mean, I get it. You might wear them if you got a very overly enthusiastic higher command telling you have to wear your side plates. But let's be real. Every veteran I've talked to, the majority of them, they didn't wear side plates. Camo pattern. What China camo pattern is that? Bro, I have no idea. It is a very interesting camo pattern. Here. I'll give you the top-down camera view. I don't know. You know, I'm gonna get flamed, okay, in the comment section for saying this, but this almost looks like an older French camo pattern. I'm gonna tell you, I'm probably 1,000% wrong, but I was just looking at a bunch of old military surplus because I love buying, pants, ACU stuff, and I look at all the camo patterns, and I could swear I saw a French camo pattern that kind of looked like this. Could be wrong. Moving on. I'm gonna say I'm a little more hopeful about that carrier than I was when I first opened it. So good job. Good job, Condor. A+. All right, so we're starting this box off somewhat good because this is barrel and blade, and here's a blade. The SOG, what is that? Sog fart. Oh, Sog Fairy machete. What in the crap kind of name is that? SOGFARI. Sogfari? Like safari? Did SOG try to do a wordplay on Safari and call it Sogfari? I don't know, bro. I prefer Sogfart. From henceforth, this is called the Sogfart machete. You heard it here first. All right, well, one thing, the good about it, you know, it's full-fanged because the end's sticking out, I hope. And it's got some little bumpity bumps. It's got some herpes on the back end there. But you can beat on it, I guess. Giggity giggity. It's got a rubberized handle that's got these, you know, I was just complaining about this in another video about how whenever you do the rubberized bit, make these more pronounced because you need to have something to rub against. You know, if rubber, it can still be slick, but you need the texturing to give you good purchase. You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, this thing has a very, very like reverse Tonto, whatever the crap this is. But boy, it's got some big saw cut in the top of the spine there. And it does have this little kind of choil here to keep your hand in place. So that's good. Okay, it's not the thickest thing in the world, but that is not going to stop the Sogfart, okay? Because it only needs to be strong enough for the force you can generate with it. And being this thing is only that long, I believe that it'd probably be okay. The Sogfart might make it. And it does come with a canvas sheath. All right, so let's see what we got here. Here is the information, the information. 10-inch machete, perfectly balanced, size and weight. It's a fixed blade, obviously. It's 10-inch blade. It's 13.5 ounces in weight. It has a Creighton handle, and it is, oh God, it's ballistic nylon, yo, for the sheath. And the blade steel is 3CR13 RC4450 on hardness. This is going to be Chinesium. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got a blade. That's something, right? Now all we need is something for the barrel, and they lived up to what we ordered, right? All right, so what we got here is Crystal Creek Gear Go Reel Fishing Kit. Oh, this is a hobo fishing kit. Okay, so rodless, hand, reel, and tackle. You guys, who makes that? Who makes the hobo fishing thing? Is it who makes that? Help me out, guys. Help me out, guys. Who makes that? Anyway, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just a handle, okay? But all the fishing stuff is inside the handle, and so you can fish with it, and it's just a little compact thing. So I'm assuming that this is kind of in that same flare of just a very ultra compact fishing kit. And they give you a cool sticker, Crystal Creek Gear. Minimal gear, maximum adventure. We like that, right? Okay, here's a little fishing kit. Let's see. Ooh, this thing looks fancy. Look at that. Check that out. They even give you all the little stuff that you need, bro. They give you the floaters. They give you the little fake bait for the fish. And here is your... Now, without... Okay, something's in here. What's in here? Oh, here's the hooks. Okay, so... Oh, there's the hooks and the weights. Oh, the weight. They got the weights attached to them already. Look at that. Here, I'll put one over here so you guys can see it. Look at that. Very, very compact. Very cool. Now you just slide this little jank right back over. Uh-oh. Get down in there. Okay, so is there a little hole that I can run this out of? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure they intend for you to... Let's see. I'm just guessing here, so you guys don't call me stupid. Okay, I'm just guessing at how the intended use of this is without actually looking at a book or anything. Because I'm assuming that you can use it like that, right? There's no hole. Because that would actually be really cool, is if there was a hole where you could feed out line and then just kind of whip it around and just, you know, shoot it out. And then you could use this like this to just reel it in. I don't know how this thing is supposed to work, and there's no instructions. So this would be something I would have to go, because I am not a fishing expert, okay? I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not a fishing expert. Do not defer to me in no matters of the fish, because you're gonna be disappointed. All right. But this is cool. I mean, you know, this is cool. You know, this thing kind of sits in there, and you know, it's got little tabs that keep it so it don't fall out. You know, so when you're using this in there like that, theoretically, you could still use this to pull in stuff. I tell you what, man, this is actually a cool little deal, bro. And it's hard for me to get excited about something that I don't even do. So I'm not really fluent in fishing. I am not a fish whisperer. But maybe I can get my buddy Brad to take me out on his boat. Because yes, one of my best friends is named Brad, and he has a boat. He lives over in Louisiana. And maybe I could try this. Matter of fact, I might do that. It'll give me an excuse to go over and see him. We'll see if that's any good. Oh, bro. Oh, no, this is not, we're not looking good, dude. That's the last thing that's in the box. So guess what there's not in this box? There is nothing for the barrel. Nada. Nothing. All right, the last thing we got is a scout feather from Outdoor Element. What is it? That's what it is. Oh, it's a knife. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. We got two knives. Okay, if we get two knives, does that excuse them not giving nothing for the barrel? I don't know, bro. I don't think it does. I'm just saying. I'm going to be a hater, bro. I'm going to be a hater and say, no, we were promised barrel and blade. How can you not send us barrel and blade? At least put on the box barrel or blade. Good Lord. Okay. So we got this little knife situation here. So let's see. Let's see if I can get this out of the package without tearing everything up. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something, dude. This thing looks decent. Got a whistle. All right, so we got a ferro rod that it looks like we can, that looks like a screw head. So I'm assuming that this can be taken off and replaced, possibly. Okay. So that's what it looks like, okay? It's on there, and you see there's a screw head. So I'm assuming that if you need to replace this, maybe Outdoor Element has a replacement that you can buy once you wear this down. And we've got a carbide, or no, I'm sorry, ceramic sharpener in there. You guys can probably see that. Okay, we got a little belt, we got a little clip, very, very minuscule clip. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Okay. Okay, VG10 is what's printed on the blade there, VG10. I'm gonna tell you something. I like this because just how long this back end is. Oh man, that's nice. Look at that. That's nice, bro. And that's the kind of jimping that I like. Now I was just complaining in the prior video about the jimping. That's the kind of jimping that I like right there. That's some good jimping. Bro, this is... Okay, look. I don't know why I do this to y'all. I've got a couple neck knives that are shaped like this, but they're short on the back end. And I always said I wish the back end was a little longer. And I understand it's a neck knife, so you don't want it to be that big. I get it. But bro, that is comfortable. This is comfortable. I don't know what to think. They give you a spare clip. That's good, because I have a bad tendency about ruining clips. Well, this clip actually looks longer. Hold up. Oh yeah, this clip's way longer. Okay, so I was just complaining about that being a short clip. Well, never fear. They include a longer clip in the box. So if you're like me and you're a hater, they anticipated me complaining. I'm going to tell you something. It's not a bad looking knife. It's really not. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I don't know what else to say. I like it. All right, so this was Barrel and Blade. This was BB1025. Let's see what the card's got to say. Loadout 1025. Okay, we got the what? I don't like how they redid their names. Okay, so supposedly a chow line is a new tier, a monthly drop of long-lasting, shelf-stable survival meals. Why didn't I get that, man? I want some long-lasting, shelf-stable survival meals. I got cheated. Okay, Fire Team tier was formerly level 1. We get the level 2. So we get what's called the Recon tier. You can see there, Recon tier. Okay, so Fire and Recon tier. Okay, you got the Crystal Creek Gear Go Reel Rodless Fishing Kit. Okay, so there's the fishing kit. Here's the Outdoor Element Scout Feather Knife. Okay, and we got the Sog Fart Tonto Machete. And then we got the Century Lightweight Plate Carrier. Scorpion OCP. Does it say what the camo pattern is? No. Or wait, Scorpion. OCP. 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 I have to think about that. All right, anyway. And then we got, if you were to get their Knife of the Month, you would have got this CRKT Provoke Chematic Folding Knife. And the bonus would have been a Tactica credit card tool, which I already have that. So if you would have got the Knife of the Month, you would have got that. All right, so this is Barrel. No. This is a blade box. Because technically we got 2 blades. We didn't get no barrel. So this is the blade box for October 2025. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. The Sog Fart, I don't really need. I got a bunch of machetes that are probably better than this one. Not judging it, but you know, I do have better machetes than this. The Scout Feather Knife from Outdoor Element, I dig on it. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm really impressed with this little fishing kit. Even though, you know, I'm not an avid fisherman. But I will definitely see. I will take it over to my buddies and let him see what he thinks about it. And all that. And then we got the Condor plate carrier. So, no barrel stuff. Well, I guess they could say that this is like around the way barrel, maybe. But I ain't doing it because there ain't nothing for barrel. I said it. That's right. I'm standing on it. Standing on business, bro. All right. That's it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about Barrel. Barrel and Blade, October 2025. Anything you want to tell me, sound off in the comment section down below. I look forward to hearing from you, preferably when I'm not taking a poop. That's how I do around here. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. And as per usual, may the Lord bless you and keep you. If you made it this far, man, give me a thumbs up on the video. And I do have my channel members watching live, which is why I look over there sometimes, because I have the chat pulled up on a monitor over there that I can see. Lose the whole thing in one throw. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. You're trying to fish with this, and you like throw the stuff out, and you accidentally throw the whole kit out in the water. That would not be good. But I don't know how you're supposed to use it, so that would be something I have to watch a YouTube video about. CC likes the knife. Okay, so we got somebody that likes the knife. That's awesome. I think this knife is good too. And Todd is saying China people camo. He believes this is a China pattern. I don't know. I'm still going to think it looks kind of French. I could be wrong. Here, I'll give you a close-up. That kind of looks Frenchy to me. And like I said, I guarantee you I'm probably 1,000% wrong. Operation Camo pattern. OCP. OCP. Operation Camo pattern. There you go. There it is. We solved it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with me. I really greatly appreciate you. And that's really all I got. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Y'all be cool. Take it easy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace.